Hello students. In this short video I am going to talk to you about making sure that you can sign into BrainPOP and Khan Academy with your APS account very easily in case your teacher decides to assign work or give you access to work that's relevant for what you're learning via Khan Academy or BrainPOP. So let's go ahead and start here. Now I want you to imagine that this is Chrome and it's signed in under your parents' account. If you already know how to switch to your APS profile, that's awesome. If you don't, that's what the next minute is for. So I'm going to go ahead and click this icon up here, and because there's a lot of accounts in Chrome on this computer, I got to scroll down, but I'm going to go ahead and click Add down here at the bottom. And once I get here, what I enter here isn't important, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the name of the account I'm going to use. You'll see why in a second. Chrome replaces all that once we sign in. So I just select the cat, it doesn't matter. And when I click Add, it gives me a brand new browser. And now that I'm in the new browser, this is where you're going to sign into your APS account. So you click Already a Chrome User, then you have to enter in your student ID at aps.edu. I'm going to blur out the student ID I'm using. Then your password. And then it's going to sign you into your APS account. It's going to ask if you want to link data. Go ahead and say yes. It's going to ask if you want to sync. Go ahead and say yes, I'm in. And here it's going to start. If you have a profile, not a profile, excuse me, a theme for your browser installed, it's going to load that up and change colors. It's going to load up all your bookmarks. It's going to load up everything that you're used to when you're used to seeing when you sign into Chrome at school. Alright, so now we know we're signed in to Chrome. We're the only account signed in. I can click this little guy and it's just the only account that's signed in. That's a good thing. Alright, that way Chrome doesn't get confused with what account we're using. So first place we're going to go is BrainPOP. And once BrainPOP loads, we're going to go ahead and click Login and make sure that we choose the correct options once we choose Login. Sometimes BrainPOP takes a second. Alright, now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and click Login up here at the top. We're going to choose G Suite for Education. That's really important. It's going to use your Google account to sign you in. It's going to ask a couple questions. One, are you a student? You're going to go ahead and click yes, I'm a student. You're going to say no, I do not have one. Make a new account, because if you already had it, it would already sign you in. Let's say if you already had an account, it would just sign you in directly. If you have a teacher code to use, go ahead and use the teacher code here. I don't, so I'm going to choose I don't have a code, and bam, we are signed in. So it's going to be signed in with your school account. Alright, then if you do get a teacher code from one of your teachers, you would come up here and enter in your teacher code and join their classroom. Alright, if not, you can explore different areas of your interest and find some lessons. There's a lot of really great reading on different topics. If you're interested in art and music, it's a great place to start. Engineering and technology, and then of course the core subjects at school. So now we're going to talk about Khan Academy. Right? Khan Academy, K-H-A-N, I always spell it wrong. I'm trying to get that in my head. Khan Academy. Here you're going to choose Sign Up to make sure that you have signed up with your APS account. Alright, you're going to choose Learner. You're going to enter in your date of birth. I do not know the student's date of birth, so I'm just going to make one up. And then I'm going to click Continue with Google. This is the important part. Continue with Google is going to set up the account. And then I believe after you've set it up, you don't have to go through the Create Account anymore. You can just choose Log In with Google. We're going to test that here at the end. Alright, once you're logged in, you will see your student ID number in the upper right as well as over here. if you have any assignments from teachers, you're going to find those here under Teachers. You'll see your teachers here, and any work that they've assigned or lessons that they've felt are appropriate for your grade level should appear here. If you need to join a class, a teacher has sent you a code either through Synergy, through Google Classroom. You can enter that code here and you will join their class. Alright, so this is how you make sure that you are signed in to Khan Academy correctly. So now that we've created this account, let me see if I can sign out. I'm going to go ahead and log out. And then instead of choosing sign up, I'm going to choose login because the account's already created. And then I click continue with Google. It verifies my account, does all of its internet magic, and then bam, takes us right in. So after you create your account, you just have to choose login after that and choose sign in with Google.
Alright, so hopefully you found this video helpful, and hopefully you're not too bored at home during this big long break. And if you are coming here and getting some schoolwork done, feels good, and this video made getting into those online areas easier for you. So again, hope to see you soon. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.